settle their differences in the ring and
probably the best game, like gameplay-wise, I've played. Out of the lot so far. Can't think of anything outside of perhaps Here Comes the Pain that's played better.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
Fuck you, JR. I'd like to see you doing an elbow drop on the top rope.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far.
It's an audience of one.
Yes.
No one wants to see JR do an elbow drop from the top.
Remember when you could in the game?
Yeah.
From the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
So, pop quiz. Who reckons they remember Shelton Benjamin's finisher around this time?
T-Bone?
T-Bone's the right answer. He also has another finisher, which was...
A running flatliner,
That was later.
That was later, yes. But you're thinking of the correct answer would be the super kick. Famously, when he got caught by Shelton by Shawn Michaels, showing him how to do it properly. Yes, T-Bone ends up being a very, very snug finisher indeed for Shelton throughout this playthrough.
I just noticed that on his gear he has the yellow ribbon.
Yes.
Like, oh!
there
we go.
Fuck's sake, Foxy. Honestly, man. Fucking worse than Andre Edwards getting in the way of shit.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Get that weapon. Get that weapon.
Listen to these fans.
Well, damn, I'm catching my breath.
Stamina.
Yeah.
He's climbing up.
The-
So sure this is a good idea.
I was hoping that Viscera wouldn't be able to run, because, you know, fat.
Viscera.
Yeah, Viscera, yeah.
I do like the irony of Shelton Benjamin being one with the stamina issues. Match against fucking Viscera.
Yeah, exactly.
A bright young kid with his potential has led to success go straight to his head like this.
So I was looking at it the other yesterday. So they've been slowly like revealing the ranking system for the new WWE, like 2K13, 23. But they had the Usos on it, and they're finding out their ranking. So the previous year they had gotten the same, and they were making a big deal. It's like, we're twins, but like we don't always have to be the same.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Not 30 seconds later, it gets revealed. So like, Jimmy gets a 89 in ranking. Then Jay gets a 90. It's just like, just to really like, and he fucking walks off. He's like,
yeah,
no, like, what the fuck?
Biggest German suplex of his life.
The German suplex heard around the world.
Yeah. And then, boom.
I thought because it was in slow motion, it kind of looked like this was just going to drop on him.
I was hoping that would be like the reversal. The last minute reversal. Like, no, fuck that, wait. That's not how I would have reversed that move.
We almost had a glitch like the prostate exam.
Yes.
Like,
the prostate exam.
Yeah. Eddie was notorious for that.
He was. He's still alive in this timeline, by the way. He is in this game as a legend. So like, you could like have bought him and put him on the roster if you wanted to. But is it enough? I wonder. Nope.
I seen that hand fucking go down. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, now you know how we feel.
That's what we like to hear.
I'm more just blown away. Like, this is the first match we're seeing like Shelton in, and he's throwing Viscera around.
Oh yeah.
Like, what kind of Ultimate Warrior fucking steroids is he on?
He's on this weird batch
2007 type.
Yeah, he's on this weird batch called OVW. It creates elevated liver enzymes apparently.
That online doctor had not been shut down yet.
No. Oh, believe me, give it a year and he will be fucking shut down.
Yeah. Safe to say Shelton won't be making the Great American Dash.
No. Oh, hello, small package. I like the referee was getting Viscera to get kicked out there by slapping his arse. Now, one issue I do have with the game is that the complain to the referee button is paired with the store the finisher button after a close pinfall like that. And boom.
That should do it.
Yeah.
Like I said it a minute ago, but like that's something that's not done enough nowadays. I think that looks a lot better when there's actually a hook in the fucking pin.
It should be. Like I have always considered it like there should always be an immediate pin after a finisher. I get like in certain aspects a nice dramatic like roll into a pin, but like mechanically and theoretically you want a move that you're able to actually move into a pin quickly for the move to actually be effective.
Well,
look at all that sportsmanship in the ring, huh?
Everyone's always really happy to lose in this game so far.
Isn't it?
Here comes the prize.
Some fellas have all the luck. You're not telling me anything I don't already know, JR. You're talking to one of those guys right now. King, you don't really
Okay, bye.
What's this?
What's this? TNA superstar Kurt Angle.
Oh my gosh! It's Kurt Angle!
What's Earl Angle doing in the impact zone?
I don't get it, JR. What's Angle's problem?
Now, what was it? David Angle, like his brother.
Oh, I thought it was Earl. Probably Eric Angle, wasn't it?
Eric Angle.
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric. That's what it was.
Brock Lesnar threw him around the place.
Yeah, that was funny. Very, very funny.
The fact that anytime you'd see him, you'd always get fucked up.
Yeah. I think people will kind of like stop falling for this trick that like, you know, like Kurt Angle just seems to let his like brother be a scapegoat every now and then. Maybe like looking at him maybe would help. Just saying.
Like they did it when he had hair, and they did it when he was bald. Like
yeah,
it was, yeah. The fact that they got away with it twice.
It's crazy.
They were just short of getting it a third time. That would have been fucking like. How fucking stupid do we have to be to fall for it 3 times?
Yeah, exactly.
The only one that was actually smart was the ref.
So apparently, Kurt Angle has shown that he's turned heel by becoming a feminist, which says so much more about 2007.
You say feminist, whereas he has a problem with Viscera, and he classes Shelton Benjamin in the same class, which
now Jamie,
a very specific issue here.
Now Jamie. I don't know what you're referring there, but I think we should just move on to the next week of television and see what happens. It's the benzos that did it, okay? The drugs are trying to screw you, you know.
Drugs are bad and good.
Drugs are bad and good.
Shouldn't do drugs.
Over the last
Drugs
2
are bad.
weeks, Kurt Angle
Why is this
and
fucking
Lita have
unholy
removed some
trifecta?
of Raw's worst elements.
I love that, like, this is a faction designed to clean up Raw
Still got a lot
and to
of
get the
work
sex and
to do.
filth out of the show. Whereas Lita is literally
You
having her
see?
norks out every
That's
single time she
exactly
talks.
what I'm
Like,
talking about. That
That's too
kind
fair.
of behavior.
and Kurt Angle is a giant tit himself, so, you know.
I'd be so happy to see this guy.
Stephanie, have you lost it? A cleanup campaign? Have you forgotten? This is Raw, baby!
But he had beautiful people with like Billy Gunn.
Let me tell you something, punk. Raw has always stood for real athletic wrestling.
Oh, they did.
Tramps wiggling in their fannies and falling out of bikinis.
How was that
That's not
shimmy
wholesome.
from Kurt Angle?
And it's not American. So, punk, you got a
Thanks.
problem with that? I'll
Brother.
stomp the crap out of you, too.
But
Okay, Kurt,
I'm hip.
you'll lead a team up.
I'm
we'll
fly.
Have ourselves a mixed tag team match
I'm
tonight.
down.
I can
She
speak
still
3TO.
remembers what it's like to be a woman.
You're on, punk. Lita and me against you and one of those skanks. Here later tonight.
Jesus, Kevin Dunn's having a field day with this. Like,
What happens when you give Kevin Dunn a drone? He's like, oh my god, it's all over the place. Look at this.
shiny new toy. What's the first thing he does? Zooms in.
Yep. So yes, we are facing Kurt Angle and Nita in mixed tag team action against any one of the skanks on the roster. That was the request from Kurt Angle.
I take it that's going to be Shelton, Benjamin, and Tori.
If you're wrong, it's the women's champion Trish Stratus that stepped into the place.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking? Tori Wilson wouldn't have wrestled properly there. Yeah.
I mean, if you want someone to stand up for the rights for the divas to be sexy, then I can't think of anyone better than the best wrestler on the roster, Trish Stratus. You can see why this storyline is automatically stupid, can't you?
I do like, though, that it's actually less problematic than Kurt's last run.
Yeah. It's consistent, isn't it?
This is an improvement for him.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got some headcanon here, Jamie, when the storyline is finished.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But bear in mind, right? So because we're working with this storyline of with the notion that this is all in one timeline. Obviously, in the real 2007, we get one night stands and we get the ECW faction being roster being built and all that. This has not happened at all in these games yet. There's no mention of ECW at all at this point. So, still, it is quite literally still binary. SmackDown versus Raw. There's no other rosters going on, right? So, when people are being drafted to ECW to make up the roster, that ain't happening. People are still stuck on Raw and SmackDown. So when you only have two places to work, and both of them are shit, what do? Go to TNA. Now, those are hilarious because the Titantron is ECW Kurt Angle fucking one. Yeah.
On the way to the ring.
And the theme music is the hilarious 30
pounds, Kurt Angle.
And in fact, there's clips of him in ECW now.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff.
I like the whoever's booking this has no faith in this approach because the Tron comes up, Kurt Angle and Nita, rather than giving an actual tag team name. I don't know what you can call them, notions or something. I don't know.
Right to censor.
That's true. They are missing the white shirts, aren't they?
Just a smidge.
What are you talking about?
And the opponent. From Orange
Trish Stratus there, just kind of leaving her women's belt just on the apron there.
I like how they went with generic fucking entrance number 2.
Yep.
Just to make it vaguely different from the other ones.
Yeah. There's one that's there's one that's one for the good guys, there's one for the bad guys.
I mean, I can't say anything. The My Rise in 2K23 literally has the same issue.
Excellent.
It shows you how to makeshift tag teams and you just come out to a generic entrance.
I do kind of find it funny that they gave you a deliberately shit gimmick and expect you to work with it. That is very true to life.
I do like how in the women's one they take rewriting history to whole new levels.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. You start off as Hall of Famer Justine's niece. Remember Justine and her long-time tag team with Molly Holly?
No.
Yep.
This is Jim
Justine.
Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to
Are we-
live raw action.
Are we sure it's not Justine in disguise? And he just found himself in the right staff for no reason.
They know they're about to see the greatest
Look, someone had to ask the question. That's all I'm saying. Just want to make sure.
King. The Raw superstars never fail to impress. I can't wait to get started.
I thought it very amusing that in terms of like the numbers of this game, with Kurt Angle currently standing as the best outright wrestler on the roster, and this is the fucking storyline he's stuck in.
And now he's bringing in his
Well, as far as mixed tag matches in 2007 go, this is kind of, it's up there.
But it's good booking in that sense. It's just the actual story around it is terrible.
Watch out! He reversed it.
Jesus. Okay.
This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these
Yeah,
superstars
in these games weren't programmed to
There's no love lost
to have to be
between
locked
these
into
competitors, that's for sure.
gender specific. Yes.
Looks could kill somebody. You're not going to win a match by insulting
To be
your
honest, that's a good thing. Like,
opponent, but having the crowd behind
Surprised
you
the age rating
should
wasn't
have
higher
the
as a result.
I
Yeah.
think this crowd has decided to exercise the... That went nowhere.
But anyway, like at least like the actual pairings do kind of make sense here, because obviously
You gotta respect
Trish and Lita have like so much history on it. You could practically have a documentary on it in its own right. And of course, Shelton famously being part of Team Angle,
Here's the tag.
so student coming the master potentially, you know.
He's a slippery devil.
There you go.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR. Oh, really? Enlighten us, King. Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction? Because I want to
Now
know
just gonna
who's
kick the shit out of
win.
Kurt Angle for no reason.
And 9 times out of 10,
How dare you
superstar you
deny
pick.
us, divas? You shit.
You're not going to get him with that.
not gonna lie, like I did the exact same thing.
Submission has been expertly
Like,
applied, and now it's gonna
Anytime I was in a tag match where I wasn't the legal person,
Oh yeah, just kick the. That's the only thing that you can do. Like,
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
oh, I forgot.
What about them, JR?
This is when they
Yes.
started implementing these like scenario being like grapples.
this is gameplay wise a game changer, and it's so good.
I can only imagine the damage.
Because like genuinely, like the brawl, all the brawls and all these other type of matches become so much easier to play, like for real.
Even just
It also
having
means-
interactive things is fun.
Yeah, it is. But I mean that like the other ones are the so what I call them the R3 grapples. So basically you're in a heavy grapple and you can do these kind of what they call control moves. So like say you got someone on your shoulder or you got someone on your in a fireman's car, whatever it is, and you have a choice of what move to do. But you can walk around the ring, you can try and toss them outside the ring, all that sort of stuff. Again, just game changes. So like just different types of moves to do, like, you know.
When I think about the kind of career Shelton Benjamin's already had, I can't think of many other superstars who have become bigger successes.
Just reminds me of that scene from the Street Fighter. It's like, ding, ding, ding.
Well, that's the
We are defending divas, I think. Can someone get the script, please? I still don't know what we're doing here.
I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
That spot with Stats always brings to mind Christian and Steiner, where Steiner had stopped, but Christian didn't realize it.
Getting hit with a string of punches like this surely help you win the match. That's an understatement, King.
That's a famously
May
good
well
watch.
prove to be the beginning of the end of this one. Kurt Angle's too competitive for his own good.
That's an example of the control grapple that Trish just did there. So when she has him in a full face lock like that, you have a choice between what move to do.
Steal the finisher.
Mm.
Angle's gotten lucky more times than I could count. I'll give him that.
How the referee didn't get like slapped around, I don't know.
Her fans are on their feet. They know where this is going. DDT! DDT! That could be the difference maker, JR.
Oh, that would have been good. Just
Yeah.
like catch the super kick as she's raising up, bang.
Yeah.
I like that it was too high to hit Lita and too low to hit Kurt.
These fans are
Yeah.
Right in the
Trying to get
middle
back
there.
for it.
say that, King. How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Although I will admit that that's one of the most creative spots that I've seen recently in regards to stopping a ref from counting a three. So literally, like, they couldn't get to their partner, so they kick a ref.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just keep kicking the shit out of ref in this one for some reason.
He owes you money.
He does actually, yeah.
But it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see it.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
I think the referee is just not bothering with the whole, like, you know, counting up the tag, whatever, you know.
Anything can happen here in the WWE.
Ah.
The turnbuckle. What's he up to?
I never liked that, like, the animation for the elbow drop, because they never connected properly.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
And no.
The ones in the ones who are actually right won. No.
The wrong ends won.
Damn you, ethical bastards.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole women's revolution. Darn it.
Ah, god damn it.
Now we're still a good few years off that.
Damn it, we can't take care of our women's rights again. God damn it. Get Vince back in the closet. Get Vince out of the closet. We can't have anywhere near the women.
I do like the idea that they gave Kurt Angle the anti-TNA gimmick.
Yeah. They knew he was leaving. And they said, you know what, we're going to just like ruin your reputation before you leave. That's it. Sorry, I can't hear you over this massive severance pay you just gave me. What's happening?
I wish some of those lads, like, when they leave, like, especially recently, it's like they've been either retired or they've left, and now they're in the best shape they've ever been. Like what the fuck? Like, Kurt Angle looks fucking great.
I mean, it's because he's not on the road.
Vladimir Kozlov lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he's been jacked. Fucking, yeah. But he's been in Hollywood since he left.
Yeah. He's some man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Not me.
Yeah. That's how he's been keeping busy.
Yeah.
So he's appeared in quite a few films. I think he was in one of the John Wick movies. Just same way like Kevin Nash appeared as one of the bouncers in the John Wick movie.
Did that just say that you're going to have an ultimate submission match with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, they actually wanted a good Mania that year.
I know, right? And everyone, at the same time, so it's going to say WrestleMania 22, but you have to follow us on this journey here.
Yeah.
There's actually WrestleMania 21, okay? And then the season starts off in earnest here.
Oh. So that's a pity, because that was the year of Kurt and Sean, was it not?
It was, yeah.
That was a good fucking match.
It was.
Can't be getting rid of that.
No, so sacrifices must be made, Jamie, I'm afraid. Incidentally, I just found out there, I just checked on what's happening with Vladimir Kozlov. He has his own vodka brand, and it's called the Moscow Mauler.
Fantastic.
Which is funny. I think it's there's something like quite as it were ironic about it, considering that, like, you know, he's Ukrainian. So I get the feeling that probably that vodka's been rebranded since.
I see. You could always just reinterpret it, like, and that he's going to more Moscow.
That's very fair point. Yeah, actually, yeah.